Hello everyone, this is Doe, welcoming you back to another Sword of Convallaria video. Today's video is sponsored by XD, so if you haven't already, make sure to download the game using the link in the description to support the channel. It really helps me out. Alright, with that out of the way, 5-star Yennefer is finally here, and after a lot of testing on my end, I can confidently say she is way more versatile than people think. Whether you want burst damage, battlefield control, or pure utility, Yen brings something unique to every team. So in this video, we're going to break down all the roles she can play in battle, how she fits into different comps, and why she might just be one of the most flexible units we've ever gotten. Let's dive in.
Appreciate it.
こっちに来ないで。息を整えなくちゃ。私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。ありがとう。みんなも一緒に前へ。心得まし。
Come closer. Eat this.
Come, time's of the essence. You've crossed the wrong sorceress.
私の番ね。自分の身を守って。
I appreciate it.
ありがとう。
Coward. They're fighting me yet.
私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。みんなも一緒に前へ。ありがとう。みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。
Come, time's of the essence. This ought to help. You shan't make it out of here. Utter fools!
Come on, come closer. Any last words?
何か私にお手伝いできることは。ありがとう。
You've crossed the wrong source. Yield and save me some time. Hardly a challenge. I'll wait here. Time's of the essence. Ugly. You shan't make it out of here.
私に続け。頼もしい。みんなも一緒に前へ。頼もしいですね。みんなも一緒に前へ。信じています。私の番ね。一緒に行きましょう。大号で罪には罰を。
Yield and save me some time.
ありがとう。
Stand up. They're fighting me yet.
私の番ね。自分の身を守って。私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。ありがとう。みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。
Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here. You've crossed the wrong sorceress.
Appreciate it. Any last words? Eat this.
Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here. Utter fools! Yield and save me some time.
ありがとう。みんなも一緒に前へ。みんなも一緒に前へ。
I appreciate it.
付き合い。私たち。
Come, time's of the essence.
ですね。
This ought to help. You shan't make it out of here.
Come on, come closer. Any last words? Eat this. Gave me no choice.
何か私にお手伝いできることは。私に続け。これがみんなの決断です。
Yield and save me some time. There's fight in me yet.
Come on, come closer. Any last words?
Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here.
何か私にお手伝いできることはありがとう。
Yield and save me some time. Come, time's of the essence.
私に続け。
Appreciate
そ
it.
こ。みんなも一緒に前へ。
I appreciate it, truly.
Come on, come closer. Any last words?
Yield and save me some time. Coward. There's fight in me yet. Stand down. Come, time's of the essence. You shan't make it out of here. You've crossed the wrong sorceress.
私に続け。みんなも一緒に前へ。みんなも一緒に前へ。みんなも一緒に前へ。これがみんなの決断です。
武器を取れ。奴らに引導を渡すぞ。死にてえのか。お前ら全員片付けてやるよ。死ね。
Yennefer of Vengerberg is a destroyer from the Dimension Traveler, Drifter, and Discipline factions. Her trait increases her magic attack and grants her a unique trait skill, Magic Surge. Magic Surge is an instant skill that gives her a magic boost buff, enhancing several of her abilities. After taking advantage of this boost, she gains stacks of magic exhaustion at the end of her turn, preventing her from spamming Magic Surge back to back. At higher star levels, her rotation becomes much smoother, letting her chain double teleports or spam multiple illusions in succession when paired with the right teammates. Because of this, I'd personally recommend getting her to at least 3 stars. Now, there is a known bug in her current coding where some of her skills reduce 2 stacks of magic exhaustion instead of 1. There's no confirmation yet on whether this will be fixed, but it's definitely something you should keep in mind when planning your shards. For safety, I'd suggest treating this as a bug rather than a feature and planning accordingly. Now, to simplify our understanding of her different builds, let's jump straight into her skill tree. At rank 1, neither skill will see long-term use, and if I had to pick one, I'd choose Yennefer's heal purely for the HP bonus. At rank 3, you'll want to activate both skills, because they form the foundation for 2 entirely different builds. Embrace of Shadows heals, grants a wide area damage 3 buff, and provides Frosty and Burning Tile immunity for 2 turns. When boosted, it also gives allies 2 random level 2 buffs while debuffing enemies in the area of effect. Meanwhile, Elemental Control offers 3 magical skill choices, and when boosted, Yen casts all 3 simultaneously in a wide AoE while also inflicting Vulnerable 3. Both skills make her an unmatched terrain controller on the global server right now. At rank 5, prioritize Evasive Shift, as it's the reaction skill you'll use the most. Only activate Protection of Darkness if you want to push her sub-DPS build. At rank 7, activate both skills again. Charming Illusion lets her summon clones while inflicting Vulnerable 3 on enemies around the target. Portal repositions allies, enemies, or items, applying buffs or debuffs on the target and also inflicting Vulnerable 3 in the surrounding area. These 2 skills are central to her entire identity as a battlefield manipulator. At rank 9, choose Dispelling Strike if you want more utility, or Charged Attack if you'd like to push her DPS potential. At rank 11, Tissaya's Teachings is the clear pick for smoother portal and illusion rotations. It also stabilizes her energy economy so she's less reliant on energy batteries. If you really want to maximize her DPS output, Yennefer's Mockery is also an option. Her unique Ascension skill, Magical Insight, enhances both her DPS and her healing. Activate it depending on how important those roles are for your team. Now, a quick note on bugs. Both Embrace of Shadows and Charming Illusion currently reduce 2 stacks of magic exhaustion instead of 1. This makes her 5-star breakpoint far less necessary than it should be. But because this is likely unintended, treat it as a bug, not a feature, when planning your shards. With that out of the way, let's talk about my favorite Yennefer build. I genuinely believe the Summoner Tech build will have the most longevity because it works with any team, in any scenario. And if you have a 4-star Yen, Tisaya's teachings will allow you to spam Illusion or Portal, especially when paired with Inanna. For this build, Focus 1 is her best weapon, as it increases the range of both her teleportation and her summons. As for trinkets, Blood Luxite Amulet boosts her DPS. Not very important for this build, but I happen to have a spare, so I've equipped it anyway. I generally run Magician Tarot, but she can also benefit from Empress for more dispels, High Priestess for extra healing, and on rare occasions, the World Tarot, strictly for this Summoner Tech setup when she's stuck on cooldown. For engravings, ignore the ones I'm showing in the footage. In general, she benefits most from Wand and Sword. Her magic burst mechanic conflicts with Wand and Cup, so I don't recommend that pairing unless you enjoy suffering through RNG and timing. For her other builds, the simplest way to think about it is this. Pick Tisaya if you want smoother portal or illusion rotations, or pick Mockery if you want enhanced DPS. Usually the map size determines this. Bigger maps favor Tisaya. Smaller maps let you go wild with her DPS build. At 4 or 5 stars, you can even drop both passives and run something like Portal, Embrace of Shadows, and Elemental Storm later on with Triss. I'll cover that build in a separate video once I get my 5-star Triss. As you can probably tell by now, her loadouts, just like Geralt's, depend entirely on who you're pairing her with. The Summoner Tech build is the only exception. It works with literally every single team I can think of. And for her DPS focus equipment, here's the important part. If you don't care about her healing or dispelling and only want raw damage, Diffusing Prism actually outperforms a maxed Obsidian Star even at 4 stars. But Obsidian Star becomes relevant if you value her enormous roll compression. With Embrace of Shadows, she attacks, debuffs, buffs allies and enemies, and dispels, all in one action. Obsidian Star enhances her action economy, letting her do more with fewer turns, so the trade-off is simple. Diffusing Prism for better DPS, or Obsidian Star for best efficiency in action economy. And that's all for now on 5-star Yennefer. She's one of the most flexible and forward-scaling units we've ever gotten, and honestly, the more I test her, the more possibilities I keep finding. Whether you're running her as a terrain controller, a summoner, a DPS hybrid, or the ultimate battlefield manipulator, she brings incredible value to any roster. And that Summoner Tech build is something every account can take advantage of right now. Let me know in the comments what build you're most excited to try, or if you've discovered any spicy tech of your own. I always love reading what you all come up with. Once again, today's video is sponsored by XD, so if you haven't already, make sure to download the game from the link in the description to support the channel. Stay cool, stay crispy. This is Doe signing off. See you in the next video.